Hey guys, I'm back for the SmackDown review for February 6, 2026. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? I know I'm still 2 shows behind where I got to do this SmackDown and do this Raw. And then we got SmackDown coming out this Friday. So let's go over the last SmackDown. We went over the Royal Rumble. We talked about all that. So let's go. I'm not gonna try to foreshadow too much because of the Raw review, but yeah, I might throw a little foreshadowing out here because I already seen Raw already. But the show started off with Cody Rhodes attacked undisputed WWE champion Drew McIntyre after the Scottish psychopath cost him an opportunity to win the 2026 Royal Rumble. So basically, Cody just came out. Man, I promise you, everything Cody does and Drew does just makes me laugh. I say this so much now, man, because it's true. It's like this rivalry is just hilarious, man. Cody just coming out like some madman, just angry, and then Drew, I'm surprised they even let Drew cost him in the Royal Rumble because Drew wasn't even in the Rumble and he still costed Cody. Like, damn, you let somebody beat Cody who wasn't even in the Rumble. So this feud is continuing and going on. Rose said McIntyre won't make it to WrestleMania. So now Cody is saying he won't make it to WrestleMania. Now, is that 100% true or not? I'm not exactly sure. But it's possible they can do something to get McIntyre out of it and get Cody back. I mean, from what it looked like now, though, it looks like it's gonna be Cody Drew at Mania. Part what is it, like part 11? That's what it's looking like, but I don't know. I think something else could go on, right? Maybe 5-2, something else might happen because I feel like Cody isn't saying this for nothing. Maybe something might happen to Drew where he doesn't make it. I mean, we still got a good amount of time before WrestleMania, so that's something to think about. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky defeat Julia and Kiana James in the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. This match was just kind of boring, honestly. And I honestly, because you just know who's gonna win, and why even throw a singles champion in a tag team match for the tag belts when you know Rio is gonna win? Boring. This is boring, terrible booking. Nothing to even make you even believe that Kiana and Julia will win. And again, why is Julia not doing something with her title? Why is she getting thrown in tag events that you know she ain't gonna win when she could be winning and for her title? This is terrible booking, terrible match, and pretty boring. Sorry, EO. Um, Carmelo Hayes defeats The Miz. I mean, the same thing kind of with this match. It's like Carmelo is just beating a whole bunch of people we've already seen get beaten by Eli. We already seen get beaten by Sammy. The Miz is a wrestler who never win. I bet you most people can't even remember when the last time The Miz has actually won a match. So again, it's boring. This is boring. You know The Miz is not going to win. We see him get embarrassed all day, 24/7, lose all day, 24/7. So it's just about the match, right? It's not about the actual stories and stuff. I mean, I was just looking back at some of these pay-per-views, man, from like back in the early 2000s, man, and that stuff was epic. Like that stuff was so good and so intense. It made you feel the matches. It's like, man, everything was kind of better. Even the music was better. Like even the people's theme songs and entrances was just better. This is just not good, man. And again, I like The Miz. I like Carmelo, but nah. Again, same thing with this match. Like Tiffany Stratton defeats Lash Legend and Chelsea Green in an Elimination Chamber triple threat qualifying match. So you just throw so Tiffany comes back, Rumble, loses, and already gets thrown in to the Elimination Chamber. It kind of reminds me of Liv. Liv just comes back, wins the match, wins the Rumble, and now already is in WrestleMania. Like you knew Tiffany was gonna win this match, and he let Lash take a L. We knew Chelsea wasn't winning nothing, and shit, I knew Lash wasn't gonna win it because it's Tiffany's there, Triple H's favorite, Mr. H's favorite. He ain't gonna let Lash beat no Tiffany in no triple threat. And I heard this match was kind of botchy. Tiffany is not that good either, man. I'm telling you, she's not that fluent. And she doesn't have good chemistry with a lot of the wrestlers. I could tell a lot of the wrestlers really don't really like wrestling her. I could tell it by the way that they act. And it's like, why, Mr. H, are you pushing Tiffany Stratton so hard? But she still act like she need to be in NXT. she's not fluent with her moves. Like a lot of women are like this nowadays, to be honest. You know, it's like every once in a while you'll catch women doing it, but Tiffany be like doing it like all the time. It's like and then the timings be all off. It'd be weird, man. But Tiffany wins. Candice LeRae seeks help for Johnny Gargano's depression. I don't know. I didn't see that. I didn't see Johnny G being depressed. What? Because Ciampa is in AEW. Why are you depressed, Johnny G? Why? I don't know. Obafemi defeats Kit Wilson. Now again, man, they're doing Obafemi dirty, just like they doing Trick Williams dirty. Dirty. But look at Jordan Grace. I keep bringing up Jordan Grace because it's like, look at Jordan Grace. She's looks like she's getting pushed to the moon. Look at Oba. Don't know what show to put you on, and you just going around beating up the jobbers of the jobbers. Not even putting you in any matches, not doing anything important with you, and then acting like we don't know what show you gonna be on. Well, 9 times out of 10, Oba gonna be on SmackDown. 9 times out of 10, he gonna be on the show that Mr. H dislikes. He really puts his favorites on Raw, and he tends to put his stars he don't like on SmackDown. He's been doing this for years. This is a waste of Oba's time. You're not building any stories. You're not building him acting like a monster is not going to mean nothing in the long run, especially when you have Brock Lesnar eliminate him. So I already know it's not going to mean nothing. It's not going to mean nothing. Oba's career is already going to be crap. He going to probably be like Carmelo on the roster for like 2 years, barely winning anything, barely being booked to look good or strong in any manner. Then maybe you might magically win a title thanks to another person's help. Undisputed WWE champion Drew McIntyre was attacked for the second time this night by Jacob Fatu. Now, this episode was a little bit crazy because of that, because you don't see that happen too much, where somebody comes out, then they try to come out and talk again, and then they get attacked again, and that's exactly what happened. Drew came out. He didn't even really get a chance to talk. Fatu came out and just beat the hell out of him. This is actually kind of entertaining. I don't know. This stuff with Fatu Cody is still kind of a little funny and entertaining to me. I don't know. But yeah, that happened again. Tama Tonga defeats Shinsuke Nakamura. Man, I'm sorry. This match is, man. I'm sorry, man. I like Shinsuke. I like Tama Tonga, but Shinsuke is definitely just, like, I think that he's just kind of like, he's just not in his greatest shape like he used to be. You know, his matches is not as good as what he used to be. Because, I don't know, I feel like, I mean, he's obviously getting older. But I also feel like it's because you're not using him like that. Like, if y'all was using Shinsuke more, I think he'll be more in tune and maybe getting a little better shape and being more in tune. I'm not saying Shinsuke sucks. Like, he can still pull some stuff off, you know, but it's just sad because you know he ain't going to really win either on top of that. So that just makes it even worse. You knew Tama Tonga was going to win this, especially if he was out there with all of his goons. You knew Tama Tonga was going to win this match. I even felt like the finish was kind of cold. Man. Boy, what, man, it's a lot of stuff that happened on this damn episode. And this was not a good episode. Jade Cargill and Jordan Grace confronted Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Like, this is just garbage. Now you're teaming Jordan Grace with Jade. What the hell? Now you're, here go. Now you're winning with her when you clearly had a feud with her. This is stupid. This is dumb. Now Raquel magically gets on the team with Liv when it was just Raquel and Roxanne. It was just, boy, it's all over the damn place with them. And ain't Liv supposed to be going to WrestleMania. Now she's in the tag team. None of this makes sense. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez defeat Jade Cargill and Jordan Grace, though. They actually take the L. Now, how did they lose this one, though? Let's see. It says Raquel Rodriguez accidentally took out her partner, Liv Morgan. Rodriguez turned her attention to the Storm. When Cargill fell out of the ring, however, Grace rolled up Raquel for the 3 count. Oh, well, it's backwards. They got it wrong. And they gave Jordan the win, too. Notice that they didn't let Jade get the win. Jordan rolled up who? Who Jordan rolled up? Yep, Jordan rolled up Raquel. Pay attention to that. Jade didn't pin Liv. Jordan didn't pin or roll up Liv. You know what I'm saying? Raquel didn't do anything, but Jordan pinned Raquel, but not Liv. Do y'all see what I'm pointing out here? And Jade didn't do, and she the champion. Jade is the champion. This is ridiculous. Just think about this now. And this is something people should think about and shows you the disrespect that Mr. H is booking towards people. So you have the tag team champions, EO, look all good, win all good, look all good, but your world champion and your next upcoming seems like world champion, Jordan Grace, they're on teams and they can't win. What, like they gotta roll people up and stuff. Like, what is up with this? This is ridiculous, man. I'm not liking this Jordan Grace, Jade Cargill stuff. Because, like I said, Jade Cargill was on the main roster, and it literally took her forever to even get a title shot. Like, what the? Trick, remember when Jade first came? What did Mr. H do? Get on the tag team. Get on the tag team. We don't want you in singles. Why he ain't do that with Jordan? Why he ain't just throw Jordan in the tag team? Mm-hmm. Trick Williams stepped up to undisputed WWE champion Drew McIntyre. What in the hell? So Drew McIntyre just came out like 25 times this night, right? Like, what the heck? And yo, Trick Williams ain't doing shit. Here we go with the crap ass booking. Mr. H, you're booking Trick Williams extremely weak and horrible, but you're still making them act cocky, which you like to do to a lot of your black wrestlers, which I completely notice. You make them act cocky and shit, and then you make them lose. Matter of fact, he does it to all of them. Look at Jay, cocky as fuck. You This is not a coincidence. Trick Williams, extremely cocky, extremely arrogant. But how can you be like that when you already lost multiple times and then you just got into a big match and you lost that? So what is stepping up to Drew gonna do? See, Mr. H is not booking you, Trick, to make you even believable, which is sad. And last but not least, Randy Orton defeats Aleister Black and Solo Sikoa in an Elimination Chamber triple threat qualifying match, which I guess is pretty much obvious, especially if you know this is his 10th one. Yeah, Solo, nothing. Aleister, nothing. Randy gets put in there. Randy, I mean, look who's in these chambers so far. It seemed like all of Triple H, Mr. H people he like to push, or at least put in the spotlight. Not the ones he really booked like trash all the time. Randy Orton's in there. Okay. Oh gosh. This episode was not even really okay, honestly. Nah. 2 out of 10, bro. This episode was a 2 out of 10 to me, honestly. A long filler. I hope y'all enjoyed this review. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, guys. I ain't giving up on these reviews. And like I said, maybe one day if I can find more time, we can do live streams again. It's just every time there's a show, I have to work. I like literally, because the only days shows come on are Monday, Friday, and Saturday. And those be the days I got to work, which is crazy, unless I get a lucky one. But all right, y'all take care. Have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.